Hello guys, welcome back to my lessons. Today we're talking about endocrine system. An endocrine system is a system that consists of glands and hormones. So it means we're going to talk about glands in this chapter. We're also going to talk about hormones. We're going to talk about the functions of glands and the functions of hormones. So let's look at this picture here. These are called endocrine glands. So hypothalamus, pituitary gland, thyroid gland, adrenal glands, pancreas, ovaries, and testes, they are what we call glands. So what about hormones? Hormones are released or they are secreted or they are made by these glands that we are looking at here. So look at this definition. A gland is an organ that make one or more substances such as hormones, digestive juices, sweat, tears, saliva, or milk. So today we're talking about, in this chapter, we're talking about hormones, right? So glands, they secrete what we call hormones. Take a gland as a tap and hormones as the water, right? The tap releases the water, and the water also has a function to do what? It helps your body, right? So a gland, its function is to make and secrete a hormone. A hormone, its function is to, we're going to look at the functions of the hormones as we go on with this chapter. So we have what we call endocrine glands, which are called ductless glands, and exocrine glands, which are glands with ducts, right? So they will ask you in the question paper, the first thing that they might ask you is to label label their glands. So you need to know where hypothalamus is located, where pituitary gland is located, where thyroid gland, adrenal gland, pancreas, ovaries, and testes are located, right? So another thing they might ask you, glands that releases their substances directly into the bloodstream. Those are endocrine glands. They are ductless. So they'll ask you again, name the glands that releases their substances into a duct or opening to the inside or outside of the body. Those are exocrine glands. This question, you'll find it in your question paper, but in this chapter we are focusing on what we call endocrine glands. So because all these glands, they have hormones that they secrete. Today we're going to talk about one gland, pituitary gland, which is also called the master gland. Another name for pituitary gland is hypophysis. Hypophysis, it secretes hormones. These are the hormones: GH, which is growth hormone. We have TSH, we have FSH, we have LH, we have prolactin. Now we're going to look at the functions of these hormones, right? So GH, which is growth hormone, it controls growth of a human. TSH, which is thyroid stimulating hormone, it stimulates the thyroid gland to secrete thyroxine. You should know this, and you will see when we're going to talk about thyroid gland, we will touch the pituitary gland, right? It secretes TSH. Its function is to what? Is to stimulate, to cause the thyroid gland to secrete thyroxine. Let's look at the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is the one there on the neck. Before it secretes thyroxine, TSH has to be secreted from the pituitary gland. So let's look at FSH. It is secreted by pituitary gland. Its function is that it stimulates the development of the follicle in the ovaries. LH stimulates ovulation and stimulates development of the corpus luteum. Prolactin stimulates the mammary glands to secrete milk. So now what's important in what we learned today? You need to know the functions of all these hormones, and you need to know that they are all secreted by what? By pituitary gland. So you also need to know these questions. You will find them in your, most of the time, in your biological terms, sometimes in just other questions. Just know the functions, know the hormones, and know the gland that we talked about today. Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you don't understand, Comment down below the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.